This is Nick.
And this is Jack.
And this is Robinhood Snacks. We got a digestible serving of news for you, Jack. Financial news, what do we got?
The first story is a big one. Pfizer had a vaccine breakthrough for COVID-19. Big deal.
Second story is not as big, but still, Supreme acquired for $2 billion. Not bad.
We got a save the world story and a fashion story.
Got priorities in life. For our first story, Jack, stocks surged like 3% yesterday because we finally got some good news on the COVID vaccine front.
Pfizer, a pharmaceutical company based in New York, they're working on a COVID vaccine, and early results, 90% effectiveness in stopping the spread.
Here's the funny thing about the numbers. Top scientists were down with 75% effectiveness. The FDA, they were cool with 50% effectiveness.
Teacher's pet over here, Pfizer got 90% effectiveness and, importantly, crucially, no negative side effects.
Now before you freak out, they're still in the phase 3 trials, which means we got a little ways to go, but key parts of the stock market already affected.
Companies that depend on you getting off your butt and going outside, they were thrilled by that vaccine update.
Jack, we're talking like airlines, movie theaters, hotel chains, throwing gyms, Disney stock popped yesterday.
It was a big day for them. Now stay-at-home stocks like Zoom, Netflix, Peloton, they fell badly.
Snackers, if this vaccine works, you're getting your reps in at the Planet Fitness, you're not at home on the Peloton.
Nick, speak for yourself. My Peloton arrives next month.
Must be nice. So Jack, what's the takeaway for our buddies over at Pfizer and the entire economy?
Markets react to joy early and they react to disaster early.
Snackers, keep this in mind. Markets actually fell 34% back in March before COVID had even spiked in the US.
And they jumped 3% yesterday, months before we become broadly vaccinated.
Investors always looking for the two biceps of investing, leading indicators, Jack.
And this was the biggest indicator yet for the end of COVID.
Neither one of us is. I used to spot Jack.
Nick.
Jack, for a second story. Supreme is like the logo brand you've seen on like Instagram, laptops, stickers, skaters everywhere.
Well, now it's a publicly traded stock because it got acquired by VF Corp for $2.1 billion.
VF Corp, horrible name, soulless name, but Jack and I think they've got some soulful brands.
The North Face, Timberland, Vans, pretty cool brands.
Now VF Corp and Supreme teamed up together to find fancy hipsters everywhere.
Nick, there is one economic principle that drives Supreme, and that is scarcity.
Honestly, Jack, Supreme doesn't even sell products. They sell hype.
They make like as few t-shirts as possible and just let the hype build.
Gets people waking up at 4 in the morning to get a white t-shirt with a red logo on it for $168. Boom, then they're out.
It's got a cult following, and the coolest people you know, they follow Supreme on Instagram.
So Jack, what's the takeaway for our buddies over at Supreme?
VF Corp acquired Supreme for its digital savviness.
Get this, snackers. 60% of Supreme sales are online, but VF Corp, only 12% of sales are online.
VF Corp's execs are gonna be like, Supreme, what's a digital drop?
So instead of hiring a consultant, the team over at VF just bought Supreme instead.
Hey, you could buy a book or you could buy a company.
It's actually probably the same price, let's be honest.
For our third and final story, McPlant. We're talking McDonald's plant-based meat.
Shocker, Beyond Meat stock plummeted on the news. Then Jack and I saw it surged, but then it fell back down.
Snacks Daily is the podcast Nick and I host. It's 15 minutes. It's with your ears only. Check it out, Snacks Daily.
That's where you get the McPlant story. We'll see you there. Actually, you'll hear us there.
This is Jack. Nick and I both own stock of Beyond Meat.